right, everyone. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick spiel about the transits going on this week. There's gonna be a lot of intense changes because we are moving from Virgo season to Libra season on the 22nd. But before that, we are on Monday, we have Mercury squaring Pluto. And this energy gives us a tendency to read between the lines, okay, when it comes to any type of negativity, okay, any type of like strong negative energy, okay. And so we can be easily persuaded to be confrontational, stir up trouble, be suspicious of people. And even making like mountains out of molehills type of energy, okay? So it is all about having like this intense energy manifest into this reality and making sure we don't lose our heads, okay? We should try to avoid forcing our ideologies on others. We should try to avoid having those types of conversations. As well as being compulsive and even overthinking when it comes to the words that someone's saying or misinterpreting someone's words, okay? And then, of course, it does kind of bring up the want and desire to engage in conversation and get to the root of an issue, okay? So that's why this intense energy is happening, is that we want to engage in conversations to figure out what's really happening internally, because the words that someone is saying is probably not matching their body language, okay? So that's how it's going to feel for this Monday, all right? For Tuesday, we have Venus quincunx Jupiter, okay? So for this one, there's going to be like a strong desire to just seek all the pleasures in life, like just to throw ourselves into what we desire or what we feel should make us feel good in life, all right? And so sometimes this can lead us to biting off more than what we can chew, all right? Like, you know what I mean, you guys? Like it feels like, you know, there's going to be challenges in our relationships with other people because of that, because we're biting off more than we can chew with this, okay? So we're giving people promises that we probably can't keep because we have this desire to make them happy, all right? And so that can really become an issue in our relationships, or maybe we have these higher expectations of someone that is really not who we think they are. It's like putting them on a pedestal when they shouldn't be there, okay? And so it's time for us to find a balance in between these challenging energies and really reduce our overblown or over enthusiasm about someone, okay? Like the image that we have of them, okay? Just really reduce them into being who they really are and stop fucking around and making shit up, okay? So it's just, that's what it is, all right? So we really need to take back balance and equilibrium when it comes to this and really find the middle road and take responsibility, you know? If we desire self-gratification or instant gratification, then we're gonna get that from people. It doesn't mean that we should make these instant gratifications or things a permanent thing, because they're not permanent. Again, they're just one thing and that's it, like wham bam thank you ma'am type of energy, okay? And so it's really important for us not to be consumed with this, because we really do want to, you know, be in the moment, okay, on Tuesday, okay? So the next one is Wednesday, and we're Mercury square Saturn. So here, this is all about the challenges that come in when we're trying to get to a goal in life. So from point A to point B, what's in between? All right, so there might be an obstacle because we probably haven't really looked at the bigger picture, or we're missing parts of the actual plan. Okay, so it's time for us to really communicate what we want and what do we want to accomplish to whoever it is that we're working with. Even in a relationship, what is it that you want to accomplish in this relationship? What's going on with the future of this relationship? Really, really important to do that, because there's going to be blocks and delays to it if we don't really tell people how we feel or what we really want. So there's going to be a need to revise any plan. There's going to need a need to really put in really good thoughts about what you feel and how you feel the future of a relationship should go. Or should progress, okay? And it's going to be really difficult to trust your instincts or your intuition regarding this right now, but don't second guess it. If you feel there's something wrong, there's a red flag that needs to be really analyzed or really communicated, that you need to do it, okay? This is how we avoid signing a contract with someone when it's not the right time. Okay, this is how we avoid getting into something when it's not the right partnership. All right, so the next one is Venus quincunx Neptune, and this is for Thursday. And so this is all about kind of like seeing what we want to see, okay, rather than what is true. Okay, so this is like the Piscean energy getting in the way when it comes to like how we perceive a relationship. Like, is it really that good? Are they really that romantic? Are they really the one? Or are we just seeing this because it's an illusion that we've made up about them? Or we're just seeing this because we really want to be with someone right now and we don't want to be alone. All right, so it's being honest with ourselves when it comes to a romantic relationship and social relationships too, is being honest with ourselves and making sure that we know who the shitty people are and stop fucking making excuses for them. Okay, and really breaking through that, okay, that illusion, okay, and it's also, you know, really important to make sure that we don't freaking overcommit to something, or we don't waste a lot of time and money on people that we've just been, you know, I would say they haven't really proven who they really are to us, or how really committed they are to the relationship that we've had with them or we have with them. Okay, so don't fucking overinvest on these people. All right, it's time for you to see the truth about them. So the next one is Mercury opposition with Mars. So we might feel like we're getting triggered here, okay? There might be verbal triggers, you know, there might be rude comments that we might say because of it, and we might be overreacting, okay, to a situation. There's going to be a serious lack of balance in the emotional center as well as in the mind. Okay, so there's going to be a very big disconnect from mind and heart for this energy. And so we're going to be quick to judge. We're going to be quick to react. Okay, because of our emotion, because our disconnect from our intellect. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That just means that there's going to be this build-up energy that we've had for a very long time, and it's going to finally be released. However, this does stimulate at the same time, even though, you know, it stimulates this furiosity, this fire energy within us. It does stimulate the desire to move forward, okay? The desire to really be productive, to really get yourself out of this shithole that probably is of this creation of this conflict that's going on in your relationships, okay, with others. So it's definitely like a push forward in the right direction, like a fire lit up under your ass type of energy, okay? So just be wary of that. Be ready. So next one is Venus says quadrate Chiron, and this one's all about removing and healing any blocks that we have regarding intimacy, okay, with others. And not just in relationships with others, like romantic ones, but true intimacy in allowing people in, you know, allowing people to know who you really are. Like, it's time for us to heal those blocks. It's time for us to really be honest with ourselves about how we perceive relationships, how we perceive ourselves too, because it seems like there's insecurities within us that are creating these blocks. You know, they're creating these walls. Because we've been hurt before, and we think everyone's out to get us, or we think someone's not going to be loyal to us because they're going to find out who we really are, or, you know, this negative victim mentality needs to stop, okay? And so we're really going to see this, all right? So instead of focusing on it, we're going to really need to refocus on a positive mindset, healing this aspect of ourselves, so that we need to really learn from it, okay? So learning from our hard times, learning from our heartache will be beneficial for this energy, so that we can move forward with better results, with better relationships, with better energy, okay? So it's definitely a time for you to move forward in that way of healing, okay? So let's go back to the moving into Libra season. So in Libra season, this is a very balanced energy, or wanting for balance that's going to happen. So that's why we have all this chaos energy coming in for the beginning of Libra season, because Libras are all about balance and justice, about reformation, about really building something more positive, okay? And so all this trash energy, all this gaga energy that we've been navigating through with other people, with relationships and things like that, are definitely coming to a head for Libra season, because Libra, again, is a desire for balance. And so there needs to be a middle ground. There needs to be a negotiation that happens. There needs to be diplomacy, and there needs to be acceptance of the truth, okay? So that justice can be done, all right? And so that being said, this is why it's so intense in the beginning of Libra season, because we got to get rid of all this junk and allow ourselves to be, you know, in integrity, to really walk in integrity, all right? Because if we don't do this now, then it's going to continue to cycle in and out, in and out, in and out with every single relationship that we have, okay? Even romantic relationships, like even friendships, you're going to continue to have the same lessons with different people. We're going to continue to have the same bullshit energy, gaga energy with different people if we really don't face our shadows now. Okay, so that's what's happening this week, you guys. So be ready for that. Be ready to do some shadow work. Be ready to let go of those nasty people in your life and really choose to walk the middle road. Really choose yourself, okay? Really choose to be real with yourself, okay? No more illusions, no more putting people on a pedestal, okay? It's time for you to be truthful with what's really happening with yourself and others, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and begin our readings now. All right, my little fishies, Pisces, here is your reading for this week. So we have Monday and Tuesday right here, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm holding within my hand the energy of the week. So here we go. We have the Chariot. So movement forward, okay? No more looking back, no more diversions, no more hesitations or waiting, okay, for someone else to do the work. You need to move forward, Pisces. You are the rider controlling the two horses. You are the one in between the dark and the light. You are the one that is balancing the the differences in your life, the extremes in your life. And you're the one that has to push things forward based on your passions and desires, okay? So you see the rider, he's not holding on to anything for leading the horses or directing them, because it's his pure divine will that is moving them forward, okay? In his hand, he is holding what looks like a stick or it looks like a stick, and then I can't really tell what he's holding on the other hand, but it feels like everything that the horses are doing is based on his will, okay? He doesn't need to control them. He doesn't need to pull on them or anything like that. They just know how to go wherever they're going because he has the power to control them, okay? So this is what you're supposed to be doing this week, Pisces, is controlling your life, meaning being more of a participant, a willing participant, as well as a force to be reckoned with, okay? Making sure that you're continuing on the path towards your goals without hesitation and without worry or fear on how you're going to get there, but just knowing that the further you take the proper steps towards it, meaning that the planning phase is completed and then taking action on something, then that's how you move forward, okay? So don't hesitate any longer. It's time for you to really go for what you want and desire, Pisces. So next we have is Monday, Tuesday energy. So you're going to feel this way on Monday, Tuesday where, oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm not in control. Something's always in the way. This whole victim mentality or this overthinking type of energy is finally gonna, unravel. Okay. So this woman, she's tied up it looks like from the waist up. She has a blindfold on. There's swords that surround her, but her feet are free. This means that she could walk either way through this, circle of swords. There's no swords behind her. So she could go back, she could easily untie herself and remove that blindfold and see that the only person that is holding her hostage is herself. Her fear of the unknown, her fear of moving forward, her fear of just finally going for her goals, okay, Pisces? And this can apply to a male Pisces, not just her or whatever, feminine energy. But if you are hesitating on something, if you are hesitating on having to have a conversation with someone, or hesitating to have to finally stick up for yourself, then this is what is going to come to the head on Monday and Tuesday, where the energy is going to be like so intense that you're going to have to do something, okay? So next one is Wednesday and Thursday. So here we go. This is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to hone in the energies of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense type of person. Okay, they don't fucking hesitate when it comes to telling the truth as well as seeking justice. They also aren't intimidated by other people. Okay, they're very reassured of themselves, of their authority, and what they want and desire, and they're very, very communicative about that. Okay, so you're going to be honing in on that Queen of Swords type of energy, that regal, that communicative, that very independent type of personality energy that is going to move you away from that hesitation, that fear, that limiting belief, that victim mentality type of energy of Monday and Tuesday. Again, the Queen of Swords is working with the energy of the Chariot to propel you forward, okay? And this could just be someone in your life that's going to really tell you the truth about what's really happening. And whether you like it or not, they're going to speak their truth without any fear. And you have to definitely do the same, Pisces, okay? This is no time for hesitation because you're afraid that you're gonna offend someone, or you're afraid that you're gonna hurt someone's feelings, okay? Because the more that you hesitate, the more that you hold back, the more that you hurt yourself, all right? No more martyrdom, all right? It's time for you to move on. So next one is for the future. So this is for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is where you're going, Pisces. The Nine of Cups is kind of like all of your wishes are coming true. Like, look at all this like all of this harvest on the table. And we are in harvest season, Pisces, so it's time for you to finally get out of your way, go for your goals, go into the Chariot energy and move forward with your life into whatever it is that you want, okay, without hesitation, because this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the full-blown abundance of energy, abundance of love, abundance of just money when you finally decide to get out of your way, okay? And so that's where you're headed for the weekend and for the future, okay? You're gonna finally harvest. You're gonna reap what you've sown for a very long time. All right, Pisces? So that's all I have for you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.